Now, I don't know. I don't know if we're going to be as good as a team as we were last year. I like to think so, but remember, last year we did have guys like Lidstrom, Doan, and Solani. All right? Connolly and Granlund, I think they might be as good as Solani was, even though Solani was doing pretty good for us. I hope that our deep defensive core can do something for us, and I hope the fact that Bernier is 87 overall now, that's really what it is, all right? Because last year, Bernier, I think, started off as an 84, he morphed into an 85, and he didn't turn into an 87 until the end of the year. So that might have been the reason we faltered a little bit. But everywhere else, we've gotten a little bit better. Goaltender, even, we've gotten a little bit better. So, I mean, we were a playoff team last year, but this year, I don't want to have a close run like we did last year. I want to be clearly a playoff team from day one, all right? So let's get this all sorted out. Goaltenders. Malcolm Subban can start in the minors. Hang on, let me see. Was that a waste of getting Tim Thomas? Tim Thomas down there. Yeah, Subban can start. You know what? I'm going to start Subban down there. I want him to get some experience. Yes. I wonder who I should keep up here. Tim Thomas or Lindbeck. Hang on, let me see. You know what? I'm gonna bring. I don't think I should have gotten Thomas. I didn't think that. What's it called? I didn't think Malcolm Subban was old enough to be in the AHL just yet. I thought he'd still be in the juniors. You know, we're going to leave Lindbeck up here because I want him to be our backup in the future, so let's get him some experience. Tim Thomas can be down there in the minors just in case one of our goaltenders get injured. It's actually not the end of the world. And then come trade deadline, we can trade him away, okay? So yeah, Tim Thomas is just going to sit down there in the minors. Actually, no, he can come up to the... Wait. Cap restrictions. Oh, okay, fine, fair enough. Yeah, so Tim Thomas can stay down there for now. Defenseman. Hedman, Stewart, Shattenkirk, Ekman Larson, Allen, and Leopold. Perfect. Barbario, you go back down. All right. Jordan Subban, he's not going to be able to play in the minors. He's got to play in the juniors still. All right, you can tell by that little sign. You see how it says CHL instead of the AHL symbol? That's how you can tell. All right, so Jordan Subban, he's either playing in the NHL or the juniors, and he's not NHL ready, so he's going to be in the juniors. All right. Right wingers. Connolly, yeah, we're going to give Connolly the shot. 82 overall. All right, sniper. We'll see where we are come December. If we're not doing good, I'll send him back down. But for right now, he's still on his two-way contract. We'll give him the shot, all right? Moss, LaRose, yep. Let me see here. Alex Lemieux is still going to be a grinder down in the minors, yep. Left wingers. Perron, Schwartz, LaBelle, Igolden staying down still. Yep, that's all good. Now, I'm wondering, should we keep Schwartz up? I think maybe we should send Schwartz down for one more year because we already have 6 forwards, and he's not going to play on the third line for us. So, I'll leave him up just for now because I want to see what the edit line screen looks like, but I think he's going down for one more year. Centers, Stamkos, Thornton, LeCavalier, Granlund. So we got to figure out if it's going to be Granlund or Schwartz who's going to be up in the NHL. Chris Kelly's NHL ready. Torrey Mitchell, McClement, Danny Terrell. Yeah, we want to start playing Terrell in the NHL now. Pyatt. We're going to bring Pyatt up just to see. Tyler Johnson, no, you're staying down. LaFontaine's got to play in the juniors. Rupert juniors, Lofthouse juniors, Galchenyuk juniors, Monahan juniors. So they're still not on our AHL team. They're all still down in the juniors. And Lofthouse, he's not NHL ready. I know he probably could get away with it. Probably get away with like 25, 30, 35 points. But I want him to play in the juniors. I don't want his potential to get stunted with a bad season in the NHL. So we'll leave him down there in the juniors. And he'll be ready by next year. He will. He'll be up to an 80 by next year with those A's. All right, so there you go. So let's do best lines and see what's good. So we're going to keep the first line the same thing as we did last year. Stamkos on the left, Thornton in the center. Second line, Perron on the left, LeCavalier in the center. All right, so there's our 4 that we know. These guys. Now, we got Schwartz, Connolly, and Granlund. Now, I'm only want to keep up 2 of them because I don't want to leave one of them on the third line. They can get more ice time in the minors, okay? So you guys can help me choose here. I think I want to keep Connolly, put him on the second line, so we got a sniper, playmaker, and then either Schwartz or Granlund, all right, boys, to play on the first line with Joe Thornton and Stamkos. Schwartz's stats look like this, 21 years old, BB, all right? He's a bit better defensively than Granlund. Pretty good. He still has his B's. I mean, I have no problem playing this guy on the first line. No problem, all right? Now let's see what Granlund's stats are like. He's 82 overall. He's got the better offensive awareness and passing. Doesn't have much of a shot compared to Schwartz. I mean, not like much less, but he's got the better offensive awareness and passing, which might help Stamkos get some more goals. But Schwartz was better defensively. All right, so if I had to choose, I would want to leave Schwartz up. All right, but Granlund did have some big goals for us last year, and maybe Schwartz would have a really good year on the first line in the AHL. So for right now, I'm going to leave Schwartz up here, but I want your guys' opinions on this. Granlund or Schwartz? All right, Granlund or Schwartz for the first line alongside Joe Thornton and Stamkos. I'm going to leave Schwartz for now. All right, so I'm going to scratch Granlund just for now, because I don't want a playmaker. Maybe in the future we can put an older playmaker on the third, because we're going to have a lot of good talent. But for right now, I'd rather have Granlund and Schwartz getting as many minutes as they can. Connolly will get plenty of minutes on that second line and the power play, okay? There's really no room for another playmaker, Granlund or Schwartz. So we're going to scratch Granlund. Let's see who else is down here. Payet or Terrell. So I want Terrell playing. McClements, LaRose, Mitchell, Kelly, Moss. Yes, okay. So Terrell can be... Actually, you know what? Because we do have a lot of... Maybe I should give Terrell one more year in the minors to get a little bit better. Yeah, you know what? I'll send Terrell down as well. Because we have a lot of good grinders that are perfect for down there. Terrell. I'd actually rather Payet. He's a bit older. Yeah, rather Payet. Then put Payet down here. McClements. Who's better, McClements or Kelly? I think Kelly's better offensively. Yeah, I think he is. All right, so Kelly's going to be the third line center. All right, Torrey Mitchell's going to be the... which position is Chad LaRose? He's a right wing grinder. All right, let's see. Yeah, he's pretty good. I like LaRose. Yeah, I do. He can play there. McClements and Mitchell. Let's see what Mitchell's all about. He's 20. Yeah, he's getting pretty good as well. You know what? I think I actually like that third line. Kelly, LaRose, and Mitchell. Moss. Yeah, Moss is definitely a fourth liner for us. There's our timer. All right. Moss is definitely a fourth liner for us. Put him on the right side. McClements. He's not as good offensively, so he's definitely a fourth liner on this team. All right, he can play in the center, and then Payet down here on the fourth line. Yep, that makes sense. All right, so I like the lines the way it is. We'll go into the season with these lines, but the only thing that's up for grabs right now is the first line right wing. Granlund or Schwartz, boys? I'll leave it up to you, all right? Granlund or Schwartz? Yeah, and Terrell's going to go back down to the minors. Defensively, Brad Stewart, Victor Hedman. No, we're going to put Ekman Larson. He's ready to go up on the first line with Victor Hedman now. Kevin Shattenkirk and Brad Stewart. All right, and then Brian Allen and Jordan Leopold. Yep, that looks good right there. So we got a pretty good defensive core now. Look at that. Victor Hedman is almost a superstar, 89 overall. And then we have depth. We really do have depth. So we're going to be a good special teams team this year. And hopefully our defense can help out Bernier in the cage a little bit. But Ekman Larson and Hedman, first line, to help out getting some goals for that first line. All right, Ekman Larson, he's a great offensive defenseman now. And I want to give this guy as much experience as he can get. Look at this guy, BBB. Whew. This guy's going to be a stud for us. Power play. It's saying Shattenkirk and Hedman. It's going to be Ekman Larson and Hedman. All right, and then Shattenkirk and Stewart. Who's better offensively, Stewart or Leopold? Hang on. Stewart, not bad. He's got a hard shot, 83 for offense and passing. And Leopold, two-way defenseman, 85. He's got a, you know what? I'm going to put Jordan Leopold on the power play just for now. I know the best lines is saying this way, but I want to put Jordan. Oh, I didn't mean to scratch him. Crap. Leopold, Stewart. I scratched him by accident. Hang on. Stewart, there you go. Then it's going to be the same as the first lines, all right? Stamkos, Thornton, and Schwartz or Granlund. And then LeCavalier, Perron, and Connolly. There you go. All right, four-man power play. Thornton and Stamkos. Ekman Larson and Hedman. Shattenkirk and Leopold. All right. There you go. The second line's going to be, Perron. Yeah, it's going to be Perron and LeCavalier. There you go. Penalty kill. I'm going to leave the penalty kill as it is because I want to have a better start to the regular season. We'll leave Joe Thornton at the penalty killer. He's a good penalty killer. I mean, he's a legitimate playmaker, just like, well, actually Lofthouse might be better, but he's good at faceoffs. He's good in the defensive category as a center. All right, we'll leave Joe Thornton as our first-line center penalty killer. Then we got Chris Kelly, not Schwartz. We're not putting Schwartz. It's going to be McClement and Kelly, McClement. Who's better, LaRose or Mitchell? Hang on. Defensively, I think it's LaRose. I think it's Chad LaRose for sure. Hang on. Torrey Mitchell. Yeah, so Chad LaRose is going to be the next penalty killer. All right, instead of Schwartz. I don't know why they have Jaden Schwartz, man. He's a friggin' young playmaker. Where is he? Who was the guy that I said? Who was it? LaRose. Yes, LaRose. There you go. McClement, LaRose, Kelly, Thornton. Then the penalty killers are going to be Leopold and Hedman on the first line. Brian Allen. Shattenkirk or Leopold. Leopold and actually, who's better defensively? Shattenkirk or Leopold? Hang on. 85, 89. Pretty good. See Leopold. 80 foot. It's definitely Shattenkirk. Shattenkirk and Stewart. There you go. All right, actually, instead of Allen up here, Stewart and Hedman, and then Shattenkirk and Allen. All right, very nice for the penalty kill. 3-man penalty kill, same thing. Hang on a sec. There you go. There you go. There you go. Then I need Stewart over here. There you go. Yep. The 3-man penalty kill, Joe Thornton and Chris Kelly, sure. All right. And then the shootout, Stamkos, LeCavalier, Joe Thornton, Perron, Shattenkirk. We'll put Connolly in there. We'll see what he can do on the shootout there. Then the extra attackers are going to be, we'll leave Steven Stamkos and then Vincent LeCavalier, okay? And then the goalies, Bernier, who's now an 87. Hopefully that 87 overall will help the simulation a bit more. And we're going to give Lindbeck at least 20 starts this year. So I'm going for a 60-20 split, all right? So we got to make sure we can get Lindbeck some starts. But if Bernier's having a good season, I'll leave him in the cage. I will. Now, Norfolk. Just going to do best lines for Norfolk. What the hell? What the hell's going on? My best lines button's not working. There you go. Best lines. All right. Tim Thomas. We're going to scratch Janice. And we're going to put Malcolm Subban in there. All right. I want Malcolm Subban to get some experience now. And then down here. So we really don't have any of the good starters for our team. All right. Because they're all still in the juniors. But guys like Alex Lemieux and Igolden, we got to start these guys, all right? So Palat, you're coming off. There you go. Alex Lemieux. And Raquel, you can stay. McNamee, Panic, you're coming off. Yeah, Panic wasn't good, right? Oh, Panic was not bad. We'll leave Panic in there. It was how did Conacher come back? I thought they probably re-signed with our AHL. I hate when they do that. Igolden, there you go. So Igolden down here. Lemieux down here. Actually, no, we'll give him the third line. Give him some more ice time down there. Okay. Hutchings, Johnson. Yeah, there's really nobody else I really want to start here. Palat, Sab. Richie. I do want to start Richie. LaBelle. We can take LaBelle off, right? It's nothing special, though. Hutchings. Yeah, I don't need Hutchings. Yeah, these guys all re-sign with us. I hate that. Richie. There he is. Boom. Give you the second line. Sure, that's fine. Defensively, Beaulieu, Barbario, Gormley. Gannon up here instead of Gormley. Fenske's going to be starting as well. Yep, that looks all good. We'll just give Golden and Lemieux the power play, whatever. I want these guys. These guys are grinders of the future for us. I want them to get some experience. All right, Lemieux. Our AHL team probably won't be that good this year because, well, Granlund is going to be, or Granlund or what's his name, Schwartz are going to be down there. Same thing with Terrell. But for right now, I'll just leave this the way it is. Golden and Lemieux. All right. And then Subban in the cage. All right. So there you go, boys. There's our edit the line. So the only real thing that we have to worry about here is, again, Schwartz or Granlund. All right. What the hell? My left stick is not, like, clicking. Listen. There you go. Oh, my God. I don't know what's going on. This is... No, what the... I can't click it. Oh, boys, I'm going to have to fix my controller. There you go. There you go. I don't know what's going on with my controller. That's not going to be good for when I have to hustle, man. What the hell? Okay. So, Payet's going... No, it was Terrell. Terrell's going down. And the other player, Schwartz or Granlund, all right, boys? So let me know. Should Schwartz go down or Granlund? Which one should be on the first line for our NHL team? And let me know, boys. And in the next video, we'll do the player the practice types or the player types or the progress reports, whatever it's called, and we'll start the year 3. Promising year 3. Again, we might not make the playoffs. I'm hoping we do. We have a better goalie this year, but next year is going to be the true year for the Tampa Bay Lightning. But still, we got to put a good product out there for our fans this year. We have the potential, but it's really all up to Bernier and our defensive core. I know we can score goals, but we got to keep them out of our net. Special teams. Special teams.